That's not fun. Yeah, of course they'd quit playing that. You never survive in Rust. Well, it's not about surviving in a game. Not everybody wants to have to survive in a game. They just want to play a game. You know, where everybody's on this even playing field, right? I mean, Ninja's obviously really good at Fortnite, so, you know, probably just wants to play that instead. Is this the classic experience I keep hearing about? I don't know. We might need to kind of somebody... What the fuck? I don't know. We might. You hear that in the background? Right there, at the very end. Listen to this. Fuck. I gave it to him too. You know, I understand that, you know, as a person of great wealth and privilege in this game, I have a duty to the less fortunate people, such as McConnell, to bestow upon them my wealth and riches, and let them also be able to bask in the glory of my items. And so I obviously decided to give, you know, McConnell the item too. Asmongold viewers. I feel like this is probably one of the best ones. Yeah, I like this one the most. It's pretty bad that he takes free shit, but how sad do you have to be to give something like that to a streamer for 5 seconds of fame? Hardly even 5 seconds of fame. I looked at the item name, not the trader's name. Man, dude, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Okay, let's see here. I will never understand why people give away their hard-earned stuff. Asmon doesn't give a fuck about you. The viewers don't give a fuck about you. You look pathetic. Listen, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. That's not true. No, it's not true, guys. Listen, can we stop with the true all W's, okay? Like, not true at all. The fact is that it's actually a very, it's very good. It's very good that they do that. It's very, very good that they do that. All right, and let's see. Click confirm. No, it's very, very good. It's. And I knew that I would be able to be very successful doing this, and that's how I would make all my money. Right? This is it. This is the slow. Listen, I'm playing 60 chess. Exactly, dude. Yeah, there it is, man. And listen, it's very good that they do that. It's very, very good that they do that. All right, and let's see. Click confirm. No, it's very, very good. It's a community, right? Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Where's the rest of this? Yes. As you can see, Asmongold truly enjoys Classic and its intense gameplay. He is not playing it for stream money. LOL, Asmon is not. He is there to get all the loot and go back to retail. Asmon doesn't care about money. He cares about me and my friends watching him the most. That's true. That's right. That's right. This has actually been a fucking 13-year ploy of mine. I've been spending 13 years hyping up and playing Classic WoW just so I could do it for the money. This is the vision that I have here. Is even in 2006, I knew they would invent streaming. And I knew that I would be able to be very successful doing this. And that's how I would make all my money. Right? This is it. Here's why. How can you be so... what is this here? How can you be so based on some reference? Do you think? Well, they're just gonna get, like, I don't care. Like, so, like, I would prefer if they liked me, but I'm not gonna grovel at their feet and obey their wishes because they don't like me. I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do. Well, who gives a fuck? If people don't... I wouldn't really trust an article by a guy who can't even beat the tutorial of Cuphead. Yeah? That seems like, you know, seems like a problem. Okay, here we go. Dean Shameless. That's okay, play. Oh, no, dude. Does it show him? got it. He figured it out. Oh my God. Look at him go. This is worse than me. I feel so great right now. It's like a redneck watching Jerry Springer. I'm not that bad. I only fucked my cousin. Oh, this is great. What? There's no way this is real, right? I don't know if it is Dragon. It seems like it's real. How long does this go on? He's got to be trolling. Dean shameful.
I'm fucking home.
He figured it out. Not quite, dude. Here we go. Here we go. He's going for the hop. Oh, he barely made it. Oh, almost. All right, this is it. He's gonna go for that. Pog. Okay. Hold to stay in the same place. Okay. So now he's learning because he's got his finger out. Now put up. Do it up like. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good job. Wow, this guy's smart. Oh shit. Oh wow. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. All right. We're gonna go for the. Oh no. This isn't what I. Oh no. Okay, now he's planning, right? Because he just moved in that direction. There we go. See, he's a good player. Okay, everybody knows that. Okay, good. See, look at that. That's learning. Look, you don't learn every time. Okay, that's good. Coin. Now get the coin, Dean. There you go. Switch weapons. Okay. He's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty damn good at the game. Holy shit. This is impressive. Okay, now we're gonna start the actual. Let's see what's going on here. I don't know how much more I can watch of this. Yeah, he's going for the 112 here, guys. Does he get to a boss? I have a feeling that he won't, right? Come on, here we go. Click through it. Let's go, Dean. Get to the point. Get to the point, Dean. There we go. Press A. All right, here we go. He's gonna speed run this game.
And begin.
Oh. Okay. First mob. Literally, first mob. Okay, good. Good job, Dean. There. Oh, it's not Mario. Can't jump on their heads. Uh-oh, watch out for that guy. There you go. Remember what you learned in the tutorial. Yeah, there you go. You just did it. Okay, this is great. Okay, now, it looks like he's stuck. There are so many mobs that are overwhelming him. He won't. Oh. He did his best, okay, guys? He did his best. There we go. All right, we're gonna try again. Imagine this dude playing the crab level. Imagine this dude playing the motherfucking crab level. My mom, who's half blind in one eye and has like fucking like arthritis and just everything wrong with her, she could probably do better than this in a million different ways. Like, this is my mom. He's like fucking 60-something years old. This guy makes her look like an elite gaming warlord. This is incredible. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right, dude. He's getting down under. All right, let's see if he can just get this coin. Nope, it's not Mario again. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay, good. There you go. There you go. That way they can't. Oof. Is this real? There's no way that. No, dude. This is a slow learner. I think this is just a slow. Like, it's not. Why does he keep trying to jump on their heads? Like, I don't get it. Like, that doesn't work. Like, Cuphead is a very, very misogynistic and ableistic game. I spent about There's no way that no, dude. This is a slow. There you go. There you go. That way they can't. Is this real? There's no way that no, dude. This is a slow learner. I think this is just a slow. Like it's not. Why does he keep trying to jump on their heads? Like I don't get it. Like that doesn't work. Like, and just everything wrong with her. She could probably do better than this in a million different ways. Like this is my mom. He's like fucking 60-something years old. This guy makes her look like an elite gaming warlord. This is incredible. Okay, here we go. Okay, all right, dude. He's getting down. He's getting down under. All right, let's see if he can just get this coin. Nope, it's not Mario again. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay, good. There you go. There you go. That way they can't. Oof. Is this real? Misogynistic and ableistic game. I spent about 45 to an hour minutes playing this game, and I still wasn't able to even complete the tutorial. I can't believe that they would just insult their players by allowing them to just have to focus on doing these different types of content. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. This game should be canceled, and I hate it entirely. Environments, yeah, whatever. All right, let me go to the next one. All right, let's keep going. He's probably writing like right now. You can just imagine like all the bad things he's gonna say about the game. We'll check Slasher's Twitter. I will in a minute, okay? Can you imagine like this dude's mind? Like right here, watch. Get ready for it. Yeah, there we go. Whenever he sees that line right there. Like this line. You know, it's like just at the very, very, very beginning. Let me look at Slasher's Twitter real quick. Okay, here we go. Let me look, and I just want to finish the rest of this video. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I just want to go through a few more of these. Have you been watching this?
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
This is... Okay, dude. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay, this is fucking ridiculous, man. Dean compared it to Dark Souls. I feel like, I mean, this could be like kind of a comparison to Dark Souls. Like, I figure like, personally, I think Dark Souls is probably easier than this game. Yeah, what the fuck, man? Look up Dean versus the Pigeon.
You got to a boss?
Yeah, yeah, just a minute. Dean versus...
That's surprising that you got to a boss.
Wait, what do you mean? Okay, here we go.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Just a minute. Okay. Okay. What's he gonna do? Oh my god, dude. No, this can't be. No, it can be. It absolutely can be real. Okay. So the Pigeon's trying to figure it out. He's like, how do I get over there? Well, there's this block over here. Wait, if I get on the block, am I a little bit higher? Dean's not really at that point yet, okay? We're still waiting. Okay, Pigeon's like, wait a minute. This thing's just a little bit higher. Now, Dean, he's still trying to do his jumps here. Here we go. The bird wins. Well, we'll see who's going to come. Oh, the bird. Oh, no. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Woo, boy.
And it still is going on. That's a big bird brain. It's a big bird brain.
Woo, boy.
Here we go.
So wait, did this guy get to a boss or not?
Why did he post the video? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, what if Dean is just a troll? I mean, he's got to be like a massive fucking this brilliant troll. Because like, how do you post a video like that about being that bad at the game and not knowing, at least in one way or another, somehow, hey, maybe I'm actually kind of a dumbass at this, right? He's a speedrunner. Yeah, I mean, how the fuck, dude? The worst thing is that the pigeon didn't have the instructions written on the wall.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh. Should book reviewers be able to read? This guy's asking the real questions. The worst bit is that the pigeon actually had to figure out to move the block alongside reaching the higher objective. It just gets sadder the more times I see this footage. Which side of the screen is the pigeon? Who would win? A critical reviewer in the game industry paid for the sole purpose of analytical thoughts and critiques on whether or not this interactive media is worth your time and money, or a feathery flyboy? This playthrough is such a tragedy that ISIS claimed responsibility for it.
Oh my god!
Now this is an unfair comparison. The pigeon did not have instructions. The pigeon needed to move the box instead of jumping onto it. The pigeon cannot jump dash. The pigeon does not have 10 plus years of box pushing experience behind it. The pigeon is a pigeon. Can't get bad reviews if game journalists can't get past the tutorial. That's actually a really good point. I like that a lot.
Well, okay, hold on. To be fair, pigeons are wicked smart.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I mean, pigeons are really smart. I don't really know. Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is... I mean, how can... this is not... I'm pretty sure this isn't really a very fair comparison. I mean, like, look at this pigeon. I mean, he knows what he's doing. I mean, it's not fair for this guy to be compared to a pigeon. Pigeons are very smart. They have, like, a lot of intuitive intelligence. And for a person to have to compete against that, I mean, sometimes you just really don't get a chance to do that. Let me go back over to here. This is actually, like, I'm so glad I watched this video. This is the best video I've watched all day. I fucking love it. Okay, let's go over here. You should play PUBG Zombies with McConnell. I'm actually going to re-download PUBG and play it again. I was watching S1 play it a little bit last night. I'm getting the itch again. So, this is the same guy. Are there more videos of this guy playing games? Now I know why so many people watch my Dark Souls playthrough. This one has 1 million views. Oh my god. See if he played Dark Souls? I'll actually look that up. This is insane. Polygon Doom. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. He hasn't gotten hit yet. Oh, wow, that was good. He went right under him. That's impressive. Okay. Okay. Okay, he's going right over these guys. Oof. Too many things going on. Can't keep track of all that. There's, you know, one thing to worry about. That's too many. I wish he had, like, you know how the speedrunners have, like, cameras on their hands whenever they're playing the game, right? And you're able to just, like, see how their hands are moving. I wish we had that. Like, just like a recording of his face, just like sitting there. I wonder what he's thinking right now. Let's skip ahead. Oh, wait, he changed his weapon. Wait, I skipped ahead 20 minutes. This is the same thing. This is the same thing the whole way through. Oh, God, dude.
Are we sure he's not trolling?
He's gotta be, I mean, this guy, he's gotta be trolling, man. I mean, come on.
Like,
I mean, he's actually...
Has he made any videos of him playing any other games? Like,
okay, just we'll see about this, okay? How many more? All right. "20 minutes? He just W keys into the first guy? 20 minutes in? Yeah, you want me to read the description? Okay, I'll read it. Updated description from GameBeat PC gaming editor Jeff Grubb. GamesBeat lead writer and reporter. Lead writer. Deem Kanishi doesn't really play platformers or side-scrolling action games. He's bad at them. Okay. But since the only member of our staff in Germany was at Gamescom, he agreed to try it out for us. What would happen next would change all of our lives forever, because no one knew Dean could be this bad. When Dean came back from Germany and explained that his Cuphead gameplay was terrible, we weren't going to be the only ones to suffer through seeing it. So we decided to put it online so everyone else could pull their hair out and scream, "Damn it, Dean," along with the GamesBeat staff. So that they so the staff uploaded this just so everybody would make fun of him for being shitty at the game?
His own
Oh my god.
place of employment did this.
Oh my god. How many? Okay, alright. We posted this video along with a story titled Cuphead Gamescom Hands-On, My 26 Minutes of Shame with an old-time cartoon game. At that time, the video was just titled Cuphead Gameplay. It's not easy. True. Unfortunately, the video in isolation on YouTube lacked full context. It didn't understand that we were posting it as a joke. A shitlord.
Oh, okay.
Wait. A shitlord on... Oh, I mean, yeah, it's obviously a joke. But the joke is that he's bad at the game. Right? I mean, that's the joke. Like, we're laughing at the joke. Like, we get the joke. Everybody gets the joke. It's funny. Like, it's really funny. They actually used the word shitlord unironically. This is 2009 feminism here. On Twitter, also linked to this video and claimed these are the same people doing reviews. I mean, he is the lead writer and reporter.
But if it's a joke, then it's a joke, right? Like if I don't know, if you went and played some game right now and you intentionally suck dick at it,
but he
just
didn't
to make
intentionally suck dick at it. That was the thing. He didn't intentionally do it wrong. The joke is that he was trying to play the game and he was bad at it. It wouldn't be funny if he was not bad at the game, but he was pretending to be bad. The reason why it's funny is because he's bad at the game.
Wait, why? You do that all the time.
In what way?
You pretend to be bad all the time.
When have I pretended to be bad?
Oh, what? Like that.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you have fucking thousands of people sending messages at you, and you have these other fucking retards messaging you constantly, I like to see you keep track of all these different things that are going on in the game. Okay? I get distracted. Shitlord on Twitter. People came to the conclusion that this video was somehow part of a review, and the clip in this description did not provide the proper context to correct those assumptions. That is our fault. None. Wait, this is like a press release about this guy being bad at Cuphead. Am I the only person that sees the ridiculousness of this? Like there's a press release about this guy being bad at a video game. I mean, who cares? I mean, so bad.
Well, a lot of people cared.
It's older than Vanilla WoW. They're the ones that started it, because Twitter shitlord is right. Well, the thing is, like, there is a point that people view being good or being bad at video games as a virtue in which to determine and evaluate someone as a person. Listen, Dean could be a great guy. He could be an amazing cook. He could be a beautiful musician. And he could be able to do 1,000 things better than any of us could. But one of those things that he can't do better than I hope at least most of us is play Cuphead. Right? I do think that it's wrong to say this guy's a piece of shit, right? People, they look at like being good at video games as like a meaningful skill. Like nobody really cares, right? But it's still funny to laugh at somebody who sucks. I don't think you should...
think it's...
Go ahead.
I think it's impressive you managed to be worse than you at Cuphead.
What do you mean worse than me?
What do you mean?
Alright, next time you stream, why don't you play the game? I want you to play the game first time ever, and we'll see who gets to it first.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me know, yeah. I'm curious. Yeah, you want to talk shit? All right, I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you
Well,
want.
I actually play other games, man.
Well, I don't. I'm still gonna do better than you did. Guarantee it. Yeah. Yeah. Finish the video. Okay, here we go. He's making back prog.
Here goes.
Okay. He's switching guns a lot. He's gotten really good at that. He's never. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, yeah, he's only gotten hit once. He almost got out of that ball, dude. It was really close. Okay. All right, watch this. Watch the video. Well, it kind of happened. Okay. So we'll go to the very end. Okay, guys. All right, here we go. This is the last 2 minutes. All right, he's going for it. He's going for the goal, boys. This is it. He's taking it home. He's ready. He okay, never mind. He moves and he kills the ball and he falls down. And then watch out for the piranha plant. Oh, there we go. He goes over that. Watches out for the thing that does the thing.
Shit.
He kills the thing that does the thing. He almost gets hit by the purple thing. He avoids it. He's going for the fucking gold. This is the 112. He doesn't know what to do. He's going for the long range attack.
You're up.
Oh my god, dude. How is this even real? Like, watch your own first level playthrough? Watch my own first level playthrough? Well, I mean...
Can we? Is that uploaded
I don't
anywhere?
even know if it is. I have no idea. Like,
so long ago.
yeah, it was kind of a while ago. I'm not sure if it even is there. The thing is, I'm not even good at games. Like, I don't want
Well,
this to
neither is
seem...
this guy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, compared to this guy, I'm like, you know, amazing. Like, this is crazy. Everything, yeah, I just look like a jackass if I did that, you know? I mean, like, yeah, I'm probably better at this guy than the game, but who cares? I mean, yeah, I'm better at Cuphead than this random guy. Like, I don't know, like, bragging about that's not really, I don't know, I think it's stupid. It's just funny to watch him be bad. Wait, oh, this is it. That was it.
There you go, we got him grouped up again.
Hello everyone, I'm speaking to David Silverman, the famous atheist activist who was the subject of Me Too allegations in the first sort of quarter of 2018 and was effectively driven underground, I guess is one way of putting it, by the community around him. And he's decided that he would like to speak to people, I suppose, on the other side, if I dare describe it this way, about what's happened. How are you, David? You okay?
I'm okay, Carl. Sargon, thanks for having me on the show.
Sounds boring already.
Ooh, dual wield. This guy's ready. Wow, he's been in Esfon's guild for a long time, I guess. Cool. Thunder Fury. Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Did anybody say it?
Hey guys, what's up? Mad Season here, back with another video for you. Some people liked my latest video about Quilcerar, so I thought it might be fun to start a whole series about some of the more iconic weapons in the Warcraft universe.
I actually need to watch the video about Quilcerar, just so I know what to do. Because I actually have no idea how to get Quilcerar. I know it has something to do with a Compendium of Dragonslaying or something like that. Thor's Compendium of Dragonslaying. I have no idea how to get it though.
I'm calling it the Azeroth Arsenal, and what better way to start it with none other than Thunder Fury, the Blessed Blade of the Windseeker.
There it is, dude.
Being one of the first legendaries released back in vanilla, is quite possibly one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic weapon in the entire game.
I'd say it probably
to get it
is.
back then, you needed three things: luck, 39 friends, and a lot of gold. But before we get into how to actually obtain it, we should first talk about the history and lore behind the weapon to get a good understanding of why it's epic, or legendary, I guess.
Yes.
I'll give a very abridged retelling. Simply put, it's the weapon of the former prince of all wind elementals, Thunderon.
That fucking asshole.
A very long time ago, before the time of man, Azeroth was a stage of an all-out war between the four elemental lords. Ragnaros the Fire Lord, Alakir the Wind Lord, Neptulon the Tide Hunter, and Therazane the Stone Mother.
Oh, jeez.
Their itinerary was basically to keep Azeroth in a perpetual state of chaos and destruction. Why? Well, why not? Actually, it was because there was a fifth element, Spirit, that was being consumed by the world soul, Azeroth.
What the fuck?
This sent everything off balance, and as a result, the remaining elementals became quite violent. It's sort of like Captain Planet, with Spirit as heart. So, these elemental lords were at constant war with one another, and were free to do as they pleased until the old gods arrived. Being far more powerful.
Like the villain in Captain Planet was like really hot, right? It was like this girl. That's like literally the only thing that I remember about Captain Planet at all. That's the only thing. And it was meh. Yeah, that's Power Rangers. I don't remember, man. I remember I was like, damn, she's hot. And that was the only thing I remember about the entire fucking thing.
The elemental lords allied together in light of a common enemy, but it wasn't enough.
Okay.
They were defeated and were swiftly enslaved by the old gods and became tools to be used.
Wow.
The Pantheon would eventually arrive and defeat the old gods and put the elemental lords
Sargeras.
in timeout, basically, and imprison them in their own elemental planes. The Firelands for Ragnaros and all of the fire elementals, Deep Home for Therazane and her earth elementals.
Holy shit.
Skywall for Alakir and his winds, and the Abyssal Maw for Neptulon and his waters.
I guess I never really put all this together.
No longer having that common enemy, the elemental lords continued their war with each other.
It was meh. Yeah, that's Power Rangers. I don't remember, man. I remember I was like, damn, she's hot. And that was the only thing I remember about the entire fucking thing.
The elemental lords allied together in light of a common enemy, but it wasn't enough.
Okay.
They were defeated and were swiftly enslaved by the old gods and became tools to be used.
Really?
Wow.
The Pantheon would eventually arrive and defeat the old gods
Oh,
and put
shit.
the elemental
That's
lords in
Sargeras.
timeout, basically, and
Damn.
imprison them in their own elemental planes. The Firelands for Ragnaros and
Yep.
all of the fire elementals, Deep Home for Therazane and her earth elementals,
Holy shit.
Skywall for Alakir and his winds, and the Abyssal Maw for Neptulon and his waters.
I guess I never really put all
No
this
longer
together.
having that common enemy, the elemental lords continued their war with each other, and a battle called the Elemental Sundering took place.
Okay.
It was a 5,000-year war between two main belligerents, Ragnaros and Alakir.
I killed both of them. I have both their
Ragnaros
mounts.
wasn't playing fair, though. He had his two lieutenants, Baron Geddon and Gar, deceive and betray the prince of the air
Damn,
elementals,
dude, Baron Geddon
Thunderon.
works out.
They lured him into a trap where he
Wait,
was
wait,
struck
wait,
down
wait,
by
wait, I gotta read- I gotta
Ragnaros,
listen
the
to that
prince
again.
of the air elementals.
I don't know how
Sundering
it
took
fucking
place.
works.
Sorry, I'll
Okay.
read
It
that
was a
again.
5,000-year
talking.
war between two main belligerents, Ragnaros and Alakir. Ragnaros wasn't playing fair, though. He had his two lieutenants, Baron Geddon and Gar, deceive and betray the prince of the air elementals,
That's why they have the
Thunderon.
bindings.
They lured him into a trap where he was struck down by Ragnaros and his weapon, Sulphurus. We'll talk about that one in another episode.
That's why they have the bindings.
Ragnaros consumed much of Thunderon's
Shit.
essence and became far more powerful, but he saved some for later.
Wow.
He stored what little remained of Thunderon's essence in two special artifacts.
Wait, what?
They lured him into a trap where he was struck down by Ragnaros and his weapon, Sulphurus. Well, Elemental Sundering took place.
Sorry, I'll read
It
that
was a
again. I was
5,000-year
talking.
war between two main belligerents, Ragnaros and Alakir.
What are you, a bot?
Ragnaros wasn't
Ozna
playing fair,
255?
though. He had his two lieutenants, Baron Geddon and Gar, deceive and betray the prince of the air elementals,
That's why they have the
Thunderon.
bindings.
They lured him into a trap where he was struck down by Ragnaros and his weapon, Sulphurus. We'll talk about that one in another episode.
That's why they have the bindings.
Ragnaros consumed much of Thunderon's
Shit.
essence and became far more powerful, but he saved some for later.
Wow.
He stored what little remained of Thunderon's essence in two special artifacts, the Bindings of the Windseeker. These were placed in the hands of his trusted lieutenants, Gar and Geddon, where they
Right.
would patrol the caverns of the Molten Core to protect Ragnaros during his slumber. So, these two bindings, although it's just a small portion of his essence, hold incredible power and would be key in creating a weapon capable of harnessing the Fallen Prince's power.
Holy
Which brings
shit.
us to the events of World of Warcraft. The first two raids in the game were Onyxia's Lair and the
God
Molten
damn,
Core,
dude, this is...
the dawn of
I didn't
raiding
know
in
anything
World
about
of
the war.
Warcraft. That's right. No longer were you with 4 others strolling through a dungeon. You were with 39 other people working together to make it through this ultimate challenge. At
You
this
can tell for sure this is a vanilla screenshot, not a classic screenshot, because there's a moonkin in the picture. Like, this would never happen in classic WoW. This would never happen. And there's also 5 other druids. There's no reason for that.
point in the game, even epic items were very rare.
Yep.
So not just an epic, but rather a legendary was, well, legendary.
Massive.
They required a lot of luck and dedication, and only a very small percentage of the player base would ever get them. Even to this day, 13 years
There it
later,
is. I
Thunder
just like
Fury is
seeing 'em
still
drop,
only
man.
held by a small percentage of the player base.
I love seeing them drop.
So, how did you get it? Well, Geddon and Gar were both bosses in the Molten Core, which held a whopping 10 bosses total, ending with Ragnaros himself.
That was 9.
There were different orders in which you could defeat the bosses,
Yep.
but they were generally the 4th and 6th bosses respectively in the raid that people killed,
Generally.
so fairly deep within the area. They were quite difficult during the time, mainly because, like I said, this was one of the first raids. People for the most part had no idea what they were doing, and it was chaos. But
Yeah,
eventually,
that's
people
true.
started getting the hang of things
That's
and were
very
able
true.
to take them down. They dropped several epic purple items as a reward, and a very, very small chance to drop a binding of the Windseeker,
Oh,
the
man.
artifact Ragnaros had entrusted to them long ago.
Oh, man.
Baron Geddon dropped the left binding,
That's
and
so
Gar dropped the right
badass.
binding. The flavor text reads, the left and right halves of Thunderon's eternal prison. One player needed to get both of these to be able to start the process to obtaining Thunder Fury. Another
That's
thing
gonna
I
be
should
me
say is that
today.
this was also back when people used Dragon Killing Points, or DKP for short. Like I said, with 40 people in one raid,
Ooh, I'm
it
gonna
was
get that today,
chaos,
too.
and this point system was a way to try and have an orderly way of distributing items to all 40 of these players.
That's unfortunately what people that have to do if they don't have somebody who's as ethical and fair as I am in terms of distributing loot. You know, like, obviously you have to do that, like, if you don't really have somebody that really knows what they're doing.
You would earn these points by killing bosses, and then
Yeah.
spend them on items. And with Thunder Fury being equipable by every class who could hold a sword, there was a lot of competition. If your guild was
It's actually not true. You couldn't use it if you were a mage. Mages can use one-handed swords. Slight inaccuracy in this video. The restrictions were relaxed later on, as far as I know. Lock too.
smart though, they would limit it preferably to warrior tanks and maybe DPS rogues since they got the most use out of it.
Yep.
But like I said, no one knew what they were doing back then, so even hunters would get it in some cases. So you would raid the Molten Core weekly, hope and pray that the bindings drop, and hope and pray that you have more DKP than everyone else. If you managed to get both bindings, you went to the high-level Silithus zone and talked to an NPC named the High Lord Demetrian.
I remember, like, I don't know any guild that did Thunder Fury with DKP. I don't know any guild that did that back in the day. Or Warglaive. Oh, actually, no. That's actually not true. We did Warglaives with DKP. Yes, we did actually do Warglaives with DKP. But the way that we did it was that if you got the first Warglaive, you automatically got the second one. So you're basically bidding DKP for both Warglaives, not just one.
He asks you to examine a Vessel of Rebirth, which would later be used to summon the Elemental Lord,
Yep.
Prince Thunderon, once more. If you brought
Okay.
the right materials, that is. To do this, you needed 4 things. The left binding,
Right.
the right binding, the essence of the
Right.
Fire Lord, which is dropped by Ragnaros,
True.
the final boss of the Molten Core,
We've never
and
guessed that.
10 legendary enchanted Elementium bars.
You can only get those in BWL,
So, we have the
unfortunately.
bindings covered pretty thoroughly. As for the essence of the Fire Lord though, this was quite hard to obtain as you would imagine. Ragnaros, being the final boss, was appropriately the hardest out of any of the encounters in the raid, and your guild needed to be on top of their game to take him down.
You want me to say something that's, like, really kind of unpopular? I actually think that Gar is probably harder than Ragnaros. I think Gar is harder. Gar is unironically the hardest fight in Molten Core. I'm not even kidding. Like, Gar is actually Major Domo. No, you just CC all of the mobs and then kill the melee ones. You can AoE them down. Like, and like, PvP takes no skill. Well, it's Gar. Yeah, requires more coordination. Ragnaros, you just sit there and hit him until he's dead, right? I mean, that's it. I mean, I guess Ragnaros is hard for tanks. Like, that's true, but Gar is hard for tanks too. So it's hard for me to say. 6-8 Warlocks and Gar, GG. Yeah, that's
Like butter. Yo, 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 good morning, Astro. How you doing? I am researching WoW Quest because what else am I gonna do? I do need some music though. This game's a little quiet. Let's go to sound and crank up the music. There we go. What quest is this? Oh, I'm not a horde though.
Go with honor, friend.
We can get a level. We got a level. Grats, grats, grats. That's not the quest I'm thinking of.
Go with honor, friend.
Onyxia. Wow. Attunement, quest, vanilla.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Tips, and as promised in my Alliance guide, today
Hey
we're gonna
guys,
go
what's
over
up?
the Onyxia
Master
Horde
Grifter
Attunement,
here.
Commentary and a step-by-step guide as to how you get the quest done, hopefully to prepare you for Classic WoW. Now, just like the Alliance, the Horde Attunement is actually just as long. And
I hear nothing because my
grueling,
volume's
if
off.
not more so. And a big part of that is due to the fact that there's just so much traveling in this quest. There's a lot of cross-continental traveling, a lot of Zeppelin riding. And as a result, like the Alliance quest chain, this quest can take you weeks in real time to do, depending on your experience with the build. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to give a quick thank you to all of those who support me on Patreon. Videos like these will take a question mark on his head. He won't have anything, and you'll have to talk to him directly. He'll tell you a story, and you'll get the letter. So the quest can change a little bit depending on which version of Classic Blizzard decides to go with, but all in all,
I don't need the Horde guide, I need an Alliance
hey,
guide.
what's up guys, it's Tips, and today I'm finally bringing back my original quest guide. Asks us to kill a bunch of different Black Dragonkin types. Let's get started. So the first part of the Onyxia chain actually starts in the Burning Steppes, and believe it or not,
Burning
you
Steppes.
can actually get this quest at level 48. It's called Dragonkin Menace, and that's kind of a common theme with attunement quests in the original vanilla WoW. A lot of these quests were actually available pre-level 60, and you can do them while you're leveling up, which is pretty cool in my opinion. From the get-go, Helendris Riverhorn, who's actually the quest giver here, asks us to kill a bunch of different
Burning
Black
Steppes.
Dragonkin types in Burning Steppes, most of which are elite, so you want to be careful on this quest. You probably want to bring a group with
Doesn't
you.
matter, you're not missing anything anyways.
Depending on the class, obviously the class is a great advantage here. But if you're a warrior, a rogue, or something like that, you probably want to have a regular do this quest with you. It'll just make it a lot easier. Now, I know
You'd
this is
stop
the first
pulling
quest in
now.
this chain, but one thing I really like about it is the fact that you have no idea that this is an attunement quest. Basically, all Helendris tells us is that there's this dragon problem now in the Burning Steppes, and we pretty much have to go and take care of it. But little does he know, or we know, that this quest is about to unfold, the quest of a lifetime. And I just think that's so cool. It shows you the oblivious nature of NPCs in the world. It shows you how they're just part of the story as well. They're just part of the world around us too. And it's really nice to see how big the world is, not just in relationship to us as characters.
Quit talking and tell us about the
Next to
fucking
him,
quest.
She might be able to shed light on the situation.
Okay, whatever. I think I got it now.
Considering the fact that she knows.
You're not missing any audio, bro.
Wink, wink. And she's kind of sassy, if I do say so myself. Basically, she tells us we have no idea what we're talking about. We need to stop meddling in situations that have nothing to do with us. And essentially, she calls us a noob adventurer. But of course, Bolvar is an independent Horde dragon who don't need no man, and empowers us as a Stormwind deputy to find out what the heck is going on. But apparently that's not enough to satisfy Solomon.
Ooh,
who
I'm so
seems
close to
pretty
leveling.
disappointed at the news. I mean, the dude is literally crying right now. That's harsh, man. So he sends us back to Morgan's Vigil, where we talk to Marshal Maxwell, who apparently thinks this is a very funny situation because he suspected that this has been going on for a long time, even though Helendis is standing 5 yards away from him. Apparently Helendis didn't know, so we've done all this work basically for nothing because this guy had a hunch the entire time. Anyways, he tells us that his commanding officer, Marshal Windsor, actually knew a lot about this information previously, but he got kidnapped recently. So he wants us to speak with a guy named Ragged John in the north, who was with Windsor when they got attacked. Hopefully we can find out where Windsor is. Turns out Ragged John is a bit of a lunatic, unfortunately, but he does have some idea as to where Windsor is, apparently in Blackrock Depths, so that's where we're sent to next. And
Oh, Windsor.
in the RPG instance, we need another group for this. convenient. So now that we're in BRD, we find out that Marshal Windsor has actually been taken hostage and is currently a prisoner in their cells. So we have to kill High Interrogator Gerston to get the prison key off of her, and then open up the door where we speak to Marshal Windsor. Gerston is located right at the beginning of Blackrock Depths, and I've left a map here so you guys can see where exactly she's at. Pretty easy to kill.
I just leveled up. I'm level 47
Make sure to
now.
watch the fear and the immunity shield, but aside from that, pretty quick kill. And once she's down, we loot the prison key and find the cell of Marshal Windsor, who has some pretty interesting stuff to tell us. Unfortunately, all of the evidence that he'd been gathering over time to link the orcs with the Black Dragon flight has gone missing. It's gone. It's lost. Basically unrecoverable. And as a result, the entire quest is for naught. And he tells us to go back to Marshal Maxwell and tell him that basically we're at a dead end. Remember, if we can't prove anything to Bolvar, then he's not going to send the Stormwind troops to where they're needed to be. So basically, this entire mission is busted. And that's it. That's the question. No, it's not. And that's the part I love most about this quest. In most pre-Warcraft MMOs, most quests actually never told you where you're supposed to go next. You kind of had to figure it all out on your own. And in this particular quest chain, the Onyxia quest chain, there's some remnants of that philosophy still here. The game does not tell us what to do next. We have to figure it out on our own at this point. It's so refreshing to see a quest
Make a
more
game
than
that's
just
hard.
directions, to be an actual mystery to be solved, to be something the players on their own have to figure out and accomplish. I think that's so...
I think you should fuck
Guess
off.
what? We head back to Marshal.
Okay, I need someone else who can tell me about this.
Do well with a little bit less.
Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Blister bringing you another classic WoW video. Today we're going to take a look at Helindis Riverhorn. Although Onyxia is indeed a level 60 raid instance, you actually only need to be level 48 to pick up this quest. For this part of the quest, you're going to have to kill 15 Black Broodling, 10 Black Dragon Spawn, 4 Black Wormkins, and 1 Black Drake. All of these mobs can be found on the eastern part of the Burning Steppes. Once you've completed your kill quest, you'll want to head back to Helindis Riverhorn and turn in Dragonkin Menace and accept the quest, The True Masters. For the next series of steps in this quest, all you're going to have to do is talk to different individuals. This particular part will have you head to Magistrate Solomon in the Red Ridge Mountains. Once you deliver the letter to him, you'll be able to accept another quest called the True Masters. This leg of the quest has you heading to Stormwind to speak with High Lord Bolvar Foredragon. Bolvar can be found in the keep within Stormwind. Once you reach him and complete and accept the next piece of the True Masters, you're going to have to talk to Lady Prester. But don't worry this time, she's not that far. She's actually standing right next to him. Then you just turn back and talk to Bolvar again to complete the quest. Once you're done with that, Bolvar will actually have you go back to Magistrate Solomon in the Redridge Mountains. Finally, you're going to be heading back to the Burning Steppes, but not back to Helindis. This time you're going to go to Marshal Maxwell. Marshal Maxwell can also be found at Morgan's Vigil. Maxwell will task you with talking to Ragged John. Ragged John is found near a cave in the northern part of the map, just north of the ruins of Thorosan. Once you've talked to him, you're going to have to head straight back to Maxwell at Morgan's Vigil. Finally, we're going to be finished with the True Masters part of this quest chain. Once you've turned in the last part of the True Masters, Maxwell will give you the quest Marshal Windsor. This quest will have you traveling into Blackrock Depths. The first part of this quest line will have you going through the prison ward of Blackrock Depths. You will have to go and kill High Interrogator Gerston. Once you've done that, you will get a prison cell key and open up Marshal Windsor's prison cell. Once you open up the prison cell, you'll be able to turn in Marshal Windsor and accept the quest Abandon Hope. Note that this is where you can no longer be level 48 to progress. By this time, you need to be level 51 to continue the quest chain. Abandon Hope will have you traveling back to Marshal Maxwell in Morgan's Vigil. Once you turn in Abandon Hope, Maxwell won't offer you a follow-up quest. To continue the quest chain, you'll need to go back into Blackrock Mountain and kill mobs until you loot a crumpled up note. This item can also drop from mobs within Blackrock Depths. This item is going to give you a quest by the same name as the item. To complete this quest, you'll need to go back into Blackrock Depths and talk to Marshal Windsor again. You're going to have to go back through and kill High Interrogator Gerstan again. Turning in a crumpled note will give you the quest A Shred of Hope. At this point, you'll need to be level 52 to continue your journey. You'll now have to go and kill Golem Lord Argolmok and General Angerforge within Blackrock Depths. Both of them can be found within the West Garrison, and both of them will drop Marshal Windsor's lost information. Once you've collected both pieces, head back to Marshal Windsor and compel Maxwell in Morgan's Vigil. Once you turn in Abandoned Hope, Maxwell won't offer you a follow-up quest. To continue the quest chain, you'll need to go back into Blackrock Mountain and kill mobs until you loot a crumpled up note. This item can also drop from mobs within Blackrock Depths. This item is going to give you a quest by the same name as the item. To complete this quest, you'll need to go back into Blackrock Depths and talk to Marshal Windsor again. You're going to have to go back through and kill High Interrogator Gerstan again. Turning in a crumpled note will give you the quest A Shred of Hope. At this point, you'll need to be level 52 to continue your journey. You'll now have to go and kill Golem Lord Argolmok and General Angerforge within Blackrock Depths. Both of them can be found within the West Garrison, and both of them will drop Marshal Windsor's lost information. Once you've collected both pieces, head back to Marshal Windsor and complete the quest. He will then offer you a quest called Jailbreak. As a side note, Jailbreak is when you want to be level 53 to continue. Now, unless you have an extremely competent group and great DPS, do not accept this quest immediately. When you accept Jailbreak, Windsor will patrol through the Ring of Cells and the Halls of Law, so it is important that both areas are cleared before accepting the quest. You will have to escort him through these two areas and then out of the dungeon. If you fail this part of the quest, there is no abandoning and simply re-accepting the quest. You will have to start the entire instance over. Once you've completed the escort, head back to Morgan's Vigil and you'll be able to turn in Jailbreak and pick up Stormwind Rendezvous. Once you reach Stormwind, you'll want to head to the entrance and talk to Squire Rowe. This will summon Marshal Windsor and allow you to complete the quest and accept the Great Masquerade. Although this quest is labeled as a raid quest, it can easily be soloed. This quest line will have you walk through Stormwind with Windsor to the Stormwind Keep and confront Bolvar and Lady Prestor. Spoiler alert, it turns out Lady Prestor is actually a black dragon. Her
What?
and 8 level 60 elite dragon spawn